Students, you absolutely do not need to see this, but I'm going to share it with you anyway. This is code called LaTeX. It's just a coding language, a bit like Python for typesetting in maths. It's the output. And I'm just finishing up a worksheet for you. And down here I have some numbers that are not very well defined. Okay, look, indeed this 100 is outside because of the dot, but some of the digits are inside. So I'm just going to slightly move that down into set B. Or actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'll move it up so that it becomes external. Okay, let's find 100 here in the code. It's here. And this is the x coordinate and the y coordinate. So we'll turn that 2 into a 3. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's gone up too far. It's gone up here. So I'll bring it down to 2.4, say. See where it is. Perfect. Now the 0.36 could just move up a little bit. That would be the negative number shouldn't be quite as negative. Look at the 36 jump up. Let's move it up another notch. Or 2. It might be a bit high. No, it's good there. Let's push down to 49. Make it more negative. Let's change that 1 into a 3. I'm gonna kind of like make 0.2 my moving slot. The 16, the dot for the 16 is outside of set A, and the number is inside. That's not good enough. 16 has to move to the right, so not as negative. Let's just kill all that fractional part. Okay, 64 could move down a bit. Down a bit, less than 1. 0.6. But 144 could move to the right. There's 2 of them in there. There shouldn't be. So let's get rid of both of them. Which one have I got rid of? Okay, we'll leave that one there. So 0.4 could move a bit to the right, but it's good now. It works. You should read it reasonably quickly, and you'll be putting in these sets. Now you'll be flicking over and back the page unless I repeat them. So I will repeat them. Let's shrink them anyway a bit. What size text have I used for them? It's them here. Let's change the text size. It's too just large. Now I could nearly squeeze another one in here by on the second. That's the first. This is the second. On the second, I'll shrink that answer bit by a tiny bit. And another bit. Or let's shrink the answer bit up here. Well, no, that won't make any difference because it comes to here anyway. Could bring this size down to what we call normal size, which is the size below large. Watch this text change size here. Still haven't brought this fella back. Why not? because my header is taking up too much space. Because on the next page 2 fit fine, and I can make another one. To do that, I'm just going to go back over to, well, I'll take a corrected shape like this. So I'll take the perfect squares. And what other type of numbers could I use just to put a kind of a side theme to the question? Replace verbatim with exact same locations, but use only multiples of only 3-digit, only multiples of 7. Only 2-digit multiples of 7. Now I forgot to, I'm going to stop it right there. I forgot to actually include the text. So what you do is you come up here and you edit it, and you send it off again. You get the second of the 2 responses. Yeah, these are multiples of 6, of 7, that's nice. There might be some issues with it, but we'll worry about them in a minute. I can just select it all here, drop it in as my extra at the bottom before my end parts. Not expecting you to understand any of this, but you can see that I'm getting an awful lot of help myself. That's lovely. I could change this to say what they are, just as a little bit of side education. Let's move 43 a little bit left. Here still, back there. Where is 43? Where is 40? Oh, 43, that's this prime number up here. I'm a little bit left, I said, didn't I? Where is it? 43. I can only barely move it a bit left. Let's go 4 and see, is that okay? There she goes, moving a tiny bit, and that's in there still. Okay. Go up a bit as well. I want to squeeze one in here. Let's go and look at my header. Here's the header. What have we got here? Well, it's no longer a calculator worksheet. Not that it'll make any difference. I've that down as large. Notice the A, R, G, E make it larger. Well, I'll make it. The middle size large has just got a capital. The smaller size large doesn't. Okay, I'll get rid of the picture. And let's get rid of the, well, it'd be nice to have a QR code to the PDF, which we can do, but it takes a while later. Let's kill it for now. That's going to get rid of this image. The QR code is taking up too much space. I can shrink it. Make it a mini page. Don't know how small you can go before the phones can't pick it up, but we can experiment with that. I'm still not getting that second one in there. What to do? It looks like there's loads of space. Oh, that has to come down a bit. Oh no, there isn't. Two. Well, let's take the third one and shrink it a bit. This is the set with my third one. First, second, third. What is the third one? More letters. Let's call it more letters. It's the last one with letters too, so it'll be going backwards. It'll be the first one with letters. And that's kind of boring, so we might replace the letters, but what I really want to do anyway is just see what will happen if I turn this into a 6. That's what my theory is, that might bring it back. Will you have enough lines? Well, do you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I could lose one of these. There's no union there. Let's put a union in. Let's replace the B without A with B union. A cup is how you say union. And what am I doing? I'm replacing B without A. Set minus is how you say without. Turn that into that. Now we B union A, and that shouldn't confuse you compared to A union B, because they're the same, because union is commutative, which means you can swap the A into B. And I could just list these. I don't have to do a new line. I could do comma. Or could I? That might break because of the environment I'm in. Seems to be okay. That is spreading it here too much. Let's go with another one. It's back in now anyway. And you know, we'll A, B, not A, not C. Yeah, let's keep that. And 1, 2, 3. Could put them in a table. In case it's made a mess, I'll put them both in and then delete if I'm happy. Yeah, that's better. And we'll delete this. And now I can repeat that on the next page, and we can bring these up back up to 7s. So you'll have your 10 lines to answer. A lot of work in this worksheet, and yeah, we're gonna bring that table over to the next page as well. So I'll need to use that table. Oh, I've lost this again. Okay. Well, let's drop the name out the title altogether. Okay, well, we can call it the Venn diagram worksheet up between ourselves, because you see the word Venn diagram there quite prominent. That didn't fix my problem. Clean things up though. Want that to be a bit higher. Why isn't it higher? I could make a V space here slightly negative to bring it up a bit. It's going to be off your top of your printed page now. Can't do that. Margins will be defined possibly in the preamble. And I can't really make them any smaller. In fact, they should be bigger. I'm going to bring them up to 9 mil around the edges. Being silly here. Okay, stop the video anyway.